That's all I've been fighting for. Behind you, I've been more optimistic. In need of your kisses, in need of your loving, girl. I need a little bit more. Can you give me your love? I need it. That's all I've been fighting for. Behind you, I've been more optimistic. In need of your kisses, in need of your loving, girl. I need a little bit more. Babe, I need you to give me more. I know that you can give it to me. More optimistic. In need of your kisses, in need of your loving, girl. I need a little bit more.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rico No Suave, and I am back. Super happy to be back with each and every one of you guys. Oh, man. Hoo-wee. You know, one thing that I tell you that I always miss is you. Yes, you and all of the Rico No Suave show guests and fans. Thank you guys so much for always showing some love as far as with me here on the Rico No Suave show. You know, the one thing I love about coming back to this show is knowing that I can be able to give you some really great guests, another full, pack full of NASCAR moments. Yes, and of course, any commercials or anything that we need to be able to give so you know what's actually going on. But we got to get it started, everybody. I want to thank you guys so much for actually tuning in to the show. But we got to get it going because, we're going to talk Chicago Bears, everybody. We're going to talk a little bit about Chicago Bears. Let's get that first one because you know why? Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears, we have the first pick in the first round, and we're trying to figure out what Ryan Poles is going to be able to do as far as with that. Now, when we talk about, the Bears itself and what we're going to do with this, are they going to trade Justin or are they going to actually trade down to be able to get more capital in regards to saying, hey, we're going to try to get an overhaul for that first round pick so we can be set for the next few years. But in Poles, we do trust. But there's this dilemma that we actually had because before we had the first round pick before, there were some other ones like Patrick Mahomes, CJ Stroud that we could have actually picked as quarterback, but we are so invested into Justin. I'm going to give you my opinion at the end of this, but we have in the lineup now, we have Caleb Williams. So now we have Caleb Williams and Fields. Do we keep Fields or do we draft another quarterback? We know that, of course, Fields is dynamic. He's a dual threat. He has everything that we actually need as far as I think he can be a franchise quarterback. But then you have Williams where they're actually comparing him to Patrick Mahomes and saying that he has a gift. Yes, and these guys do have a gift. But here's the gift that we need to understand. What gift do you guys really want in regards to this? I'm going to tell you from my perspective that I want to keep Justin Fields. And keeping Justin Fields for me makes a big deal because us fans, we don't want to reset, but we want to invest. And because Ryan Poles is doing such a great job as far as with that, it makes a big difference in regards to what we think that should what does Poles want to actually do and what should he do? Now he has done some really great things in regards to being able to put Montez Sweat and be able to help this defense and be able to at least say, hey, we made a few mistakes, but we're actually learning to make sure that we're making the right mistake, the right, the right positive thing this time. And that's the way football is. But for me, as a Bears fan, I have to say, I need to be able to keep Justin Fields. I want to keep on. I don't want to reset. We already have an athlete. We have him because he wants to stay in Chicago. And you know what? If you want to draft another quarterback, go ahead and draft another quarterback. But that's what it's all about. So let me know what you guys think. If you're talking to the TV, tell me. Just I'll figure out what you're trying to say. If you want Caleb Williams or Justin Fields. All right, everybody, I got to introduce this beautiful young lady. Oh my God. This beautiful young lady, I say she was in All My Children. What else do I have to tell you? She is an actress. She's beautiful. She's in LA, a TV talk show host for a lot of, even in South Africa, right? South Africa as well, too. She's done some things as far as out there. I don't want to spoil it. And she was also named as one of the 50 beautiful women across the world. I want you guys to put your hands together for none other than my girl, Esta TerBlanche. Yeah, baby. Esta, how are you, love? Turn her up.
I'm just wonderful. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, yes. I am super happy to actually have you here on the show. Man, there's so many things that we have to talk about because we only got close to an hour, 45 minutes, because you know how we are around here. We take commercial breaks too. So, we're taking commercial breaks with you. I don't want to, but we got to do it. But we got to get right into you. So welcome to the Rico No Suave show.
Thank you so much, Rico. I appreciate it.
No problem. You see how excited I am? You see my excitement?
Yeah, so am I.
All right, let's get right into it, my love. Soap operas are always fun to watch because there are so many different types of clips and different stories within soap operas. Now, why did you choose that path as an actress to get into soap operas?
I don't think I chose it necessarily. I think it chose me. Yes, I was just pursuing acting really, and then it just happened. It just came over my path, and it just happened. So I really think I would have to say it chose me. So I am extremely grateful for it. I'm very
I,
grateful.
Esther, I'm going to dig a little deeper into that because when things choose you, we gotta figure out how they chose you, and when we talk about how they chose you, was it that you were walking down the street and your hair was blowing in the wind and you were just looking like Esta TerBlanche, and you were looking
No,
so beautiful? How did it come to
no,
you?
no. I went for an audition, and I then they came back and they said they really loved me. I'm too young for the part, but they're gonna write a part for me
Wow.
as Jillian. Well, the character didn't have a name then, but they want to create something for me. So I feel like it really chose me in a way. Although I did go for audition, a audition.
Yeah, because you went to the audition, and you know what they did, love. You know what they did, choose you, and to be chosen is a beautiful thing, right? Because you went in there, and and the reason why I was saying your hair was blowing in the wind because when when it's your turn, when it's your time to be able to get that role, someone has to say, you know what, I want Esta, to be on a set and I want her to be able to play this role. Now, for them to be able to make a role for you is very impressive, right? It's very impressive. That means that they really wanted you to actually be there. Now, the role that you played as an actress, how long did it take for you to get used to being, is it Jillian in All My
Yes.
Children?
Yes. How long did it take me to get used to it?
Yeah, used to that. Yeah, used to that role.
Uh, I think it's a funny thing. It was instantly, and then it was also not. You kind
Okay,
of grew into it.
sure,
There was something that happened in a moment, in an instant, and then there was. I had a hard time. I have to gonna be serious, honest with you now.
sure.
It was hard for me. The part where she was sleeping with so many different men because
Wow.
it's not something I personally would do. So that was a little difficult for me. So um, I struggled a little bit with that to make it real for me and to justify that.
Yeah.
Um, yes, I actually have to go and have a meeting with the executive producer about that. And funny thing is, it changed that. It changed.
Wow.
Telling Ryan but I had to go and voice my opinion about it. And
Yeah.
yes, it did change.
And the reason why I ask that question is because, certain actors or actresses that actually play certain roles, because their personality is different from the role, and I guess that's the reason they call it acting, right? To be able to play a certain role that they're probably not even used to, or to get into a role that might make them feel to either say, oh man, I'm going to kill this role, or I'm going to kill it no matter what. But it's kind of like really weird for me to be able to do a certain thing out of this script. And you kind of named it because, your personality is just not there to be able to make it feel like you sleeping with so many there, even though it's a soap opera, sleeping with different men, but it's just not the way. And I'm glad that you voiced your opinion in regards to that. So, did they
I
change
think
that? Did they change it for you?
not for me, not that I'm aware of. They
Like,
did,
did
but
they
I
change it?
don't
Like,
know.
did they change it in a way of saying, hey, we're going to basically make this role and pivot this role into doing something
No,
else? No? Okay.
no. It just gradually happened. I
Okay.
think the more they got to know me, maybe it's just organically started to happen.
Nice.
Um, but it's an interesting thing that you're saying because I think it would be different if you do a movie which is maybe 2 months and you can go and play something that's completely different from you. I could definitely easily do that. But when you're on a soap and you have to do it for years,
Yeah.
it it that's where it can get a little bit tricky if something is not in alignment with what is okay with you.
Right. Your morals.
So I think that's
Yeah.
why I had to go and have the conversation with Jeannie, our executive producer at the time.
Got it. Got it. Well, I mean, I congratulate you because you was in All My Children, number one, and then I congratulate you because they picked you, right? And they picked you because you were chosen and soap operas. Because some people have that style of saying, hey, you know what? This is my style because I watch so many soap operas. I want to become an actor or an actress in a soap opera, right? Or someone says, hey, I'm more of an action type guy or a horror type person and or a comedy, right? A comedy series. And it's cool that you actually went for that and then you actually got that role. During that time, Esta, were you applying for other different roles as well too? Like I had other auditions for other roles and besides soap operas?
Yes, I was going out for whatever they were sending me out. And the funny thing is, actually, at the same time I booked All My Children, I booked a movie, Swiss Family Robinson. And
Okay.
at the exact same time, and I was starting to film almost the same day that I had to start. And
Oh,
that would have been a movie. And so, yes, I was going out for different things. And I couldn't do both. And it was so sad that I
yeah.
couldn't, but I had to choose. So we chose my agents, and we all chose the All My Children.
All My Children. Yeah. Well, you definitely chose the right. I mean, you chose the good one. I mean, no matter what. Like I was telling you before, my mom used to watch that like religiously, like All My Children, and I'm sure she probably seen you as well too, as far as in All My Children. And it's just it's amazing because and it's good to feel that way, right? It also feel what also feels good, Esther, if we could have cloned you. Like if we'd have cloned you and made two of you, you would have been made buku money. What do you think about that?
Thank you. That's so nice.
We should have. We should have. I should have. I wish I would have known you then. I would have told her, say, hey, we got to do some. We got to do something with this, right? Because we need her in two places at the same time. We got to make more money. They would probably would laughed at me though. They probably would have laughed at me. I think they would have.
I love that. That's so great. Aw. That's such a beautiful compliment. I really appreciate that.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem. You know, Esther, when it comes to, you kind of talked a little bit about, the struggle as an actress, as far as in this type of situation. But you also played in other movies. What other movies and acting gigs are you proud of that you've actually done?
I think I can say I'm proud of everything I've done.
Great answer.
So yes, I don't think I would really do anything that I wouldn't feel proud of. So, but something that definitely stands out for me was Spin City,
Uh huh.
just because Michael J. Fox, Back to the Future
Yeah.
was such a great film growing up. So it was just working with him was really wonderful.
Yeah.
Um,
I like Michael
yeah.
J. Fox. I like him. He's how was he? Did you how was he's always a good. I mean, of course, when I used to see him as far as in his sitcom, it was just hilarious as far as the show that he was in. But how was it acting or being on the same set as him?
Um, Great. He's professional. He comes to work. He does his thing. But very nice. He was starting to have health problems, so I think it was a difficult time for him.
Sure.
But he was doing the best he can, and he was being very professional, and it was very admirable.
What was the name of that movie that you played? Was it a movie or was it a series?
That was which one?
With Michael J. Fox. Was that a movie?
Oh, it was Spin City.
Oh, Spin City. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it was
Got it.
his show, his TV show. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. And how long were you on that show?
That was just one show.
One show?
One
Okay.
show. Yes.
That's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. Were you, I mean, because you say when you're proud, to be on, anything that you actually do, I know you put your all into it. And the cool thing about knowing that you passed an audition. For me, I usually like when I get an audition, I throw my hands around like, let's go, let's go. Oh, I'm super happy. That's me. That's me. That's me. And when Lisa booked you, when she booked you on the show, I was like, oh, let's go, soap operas, let's go, baby. And I didn't tell Lisa like that, but I saw her when I hung up the phone.
Really,
How?
that's great. That's wonderful to have that energy and that excitement. I think
Oh, feels so
people,
good. Feels so
it's
good. Lisa,
wonderful.
when you get excited and you passed an audition or you got, let's say for example, when you got Spin City, what was your reaction? What were you feeling like?
Oh, very happy.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, very happy. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. So your happiness, what do you do when you're happy like that? Do you go out and tell all your friends, say, hey, we're going out to dinner tonight. Let's go. How do you do it?
Um, I'll usually call my family, tell my dad.
Nice.
Uh, yeah, it's just something more inside me, I suppose. I'll tell my brothers and yeah,
Yeah. That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool. I just want to see, Esther, what type of excitement you have. Because my excitement is just, you already know. I'm like, I could be on Red Bull. You know what I mean? So you never know. You,
That's
you
awesome. That's really wonderful. Yes.
yeah, you never know. But I'm glad. I'm happy for you, man. I am super happy. Before we take a quick commercial break, Esther, because of your accolades as far as being an actress, did you go through training as far as with, to be an actress or be an actor, and how long was your training, if you did so?
I yes, I started actually in no, actually since I was maybe 7 or 8. I
Wow.
started to take courses in TV training and stuff like that.
Sure.
Yes, so it's like going to a kids' university, kind of. They have that in South Africa. It was called Characters.
Nice.
So I would go there. I was really serious about I want to be an actress, even though I was only, I think I was 7 or 8, but I was really serious. Like I wanted to study it. I wanted to get serious about it.
Yes. That's love. And all through, as far as from, your younger years, you're still young, but through your younger years and through your teenage years as well too, did you continuously keep up as far as with the training as well too? How was that like?
Yes, I then actually started to work professionally from the age of 15. I started to host some TV shows, and then right when I finished school, I booked a primetime show in South Africa. So just been working pretty much constantly, and then moving to America. Yes, so
Nice, nice.
yeah.
Well, I love everything about what you're saying because at a young age, some people don't have it as fortunate to be able to have that drive. And as a kid, you want to be able to have, something in your future, right? Have that future goal. You already had that instilled. So I'm so proud. I'm proud of you. You know, I'm definitely proud of you in regards to that. And that's and you know, big up to your family and your brothers and sisters, or you know, your family in general for actually continuing to support. So, you know, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. You know, about 30 seconds. Okay, everybody. This is my girl Esta TerBlanche. She is an actress and a TV show host. All right, everybody. We'll be right back. We'll show you the social media. Here we go. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. You already know your boy Rico No Suave, and I'm here with none other than a beautiful actress, TV show host. Her name is Esta TerBlanche. How you doing, love? Are you having a good time?
I'm having a fantastic time. Thank you so much. How about you?
You know what? If I can just run around right now and let everybody know I'm on with you right now, I would do so. But I gotta sit in my chair. You know, I gotta sit in my chair.
You gotta keep it together right now.
I gotta keep.
Keep it together.
I gotta keep it together, love. Keep it together. You know, I do want to talk. You know, a little bit more about the TV show piece, because on the acting piece, you know, you have definitely some great accolades, and we'll come back to that. But I do want to talk about the TV show host in regards to, now you did some things also in Africa, in
Yes.
South Africa. Tell us a little bit about, you know, that journey.
Uh, yes, it started out actually hosting. They were advertising in the newspaper. They were starting this big new channel called Kids TV, and they were looking for kids hosts. And I told my dad that I already called them and I booked myself an audition, and please, can you take me? And it was in the next city. It was maybe 60 miles from where I live. And
Okay.
I just
Wow.
basically said, you're going to take me Saturday. So we went, we got there. There were like hundreds of kids, hundreds. My mom and my dad just looked at it like that, and they're like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yes, but please just wait for me. I'll be quick." And I went right up to the front and I said, "My parents don't want to wait for me, but do you think you can see me now? Because they're gonna leave." And I came from really far, and they saw me right away. And then I went back to the car and I said, "Okay, we're done. You can go." And my dad looked at me like, "Did I just drive here for nothing?" And so anyway, then I got the job. So yeah.
So when you got that, so, you know, as far as when they drove you 60 miles to be able to go to this, you know, audition, as a TV show host, were there also other, as, I mean, to be a TV show host, of course, was it a kids, type of show?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Um, it was like a Walt Disney Channel maybe, or and I'm not sure what you compare it to in America now, but yes.
Is it something like a Nickelodeon or something like
Yes,
that?
yes, there you go.
Yep.
Yes,
Nickelodeon. Okay. Okay.
yes.
Awesome. So, did you also do other TV show? Were you hosting any other TV shows as you got older, like in your teenage
Yes,
years
yes, I
and
did. I
21?
hosted Carte Blanche, 50/50, Math No Problem, Supermodel was a whole TV series, and then I'm sure there was more. And then yes, the big thing really was the Igoli, who was a big show in South
Igoli.
Africa, which was the first ever in the country ever, like a daily primetime show.
And what was that
It
show
was it
about?
was a nighttime show.
Oh, okay. So that nighttime show itself. So because and what I'm doing is I'm seeing a pattern. What I'm seeing here is a pattern of you're starting off kind of like that Nickelodeon TV show host, and that was pretty cool. And then being able to go and start doing other TV shows as well, because it seems like you were doing different types of TV shows. It wasn't all kind of like the same or like comedy. You also talked about where there was modeling and models as well too, because you were hitting so many different areas. You became to like practice as you go, right? To
Yes.
become that one like that big time TV show host. What was that like in regards to the transition from one type of show to another? So let's say for like Nickelodeon, and then you go to a modeling realm, right? So you go to Nickelodeon, you go to modeling, and then you might have the Egolis, the one that you were just telling me about. Like those are different, right? And your mindset, it's almost like you're acting, right? Your mindset was different there. What
What's
was
a
that
funny
like?
thing? I never really think about it so much. Like I don't think about stuff like that too much. I just go and I just do it. And I don't analyze it too much. I just do what I need to do. And I just give it my best. And I
Yeah,
just, if you get too in your mind about things, you just get in your own way, I feel.
yeah, yeah. That's what I say when I MC different events. Like if I think about it too much, right, then I kind of lose the
Yes.
passion of what I'm there for, right?
Yes, because you gotta know you're great.
Thank you.
Like
Thank
you
you.
are great. Each
Thank you.
person are great.
Right.
And just tap into the greatness and stop thinking, oh, what are they expecting from me? Like
Right.
you
Yeah,
got it.
that
Like
that's
you
Esther, you
got
hit that. I like that. I like that,
you
love.
you got chosen. Like you got picked for the job. Like you got it.
Yeah.
Give it to them. Like don't think, oh, what am I supposed to give to the some things I also hosted was like the award shows in America, like the
Yeah. Like the
well,
global
the
global
Emmys, but
awards.
so sorry, I was just thinking about that. But yeah, like you got it. Like just go and give it to them. And you know what? If it's not what they want, you change their minds because they're gonna like it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna that might be something I'm gonna put on my fridge. If they don't like it, change their mind. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Esther, I
Because
like
maybe
that.
that's what happened in all my children. They were gonna write my part to be like this type slutty girl.
Yep.
And then I was like, I don't think so. And then they changed her. They were wrong because
Yeah.
I thought it was like such a good idea.
I like that because you changed their mind, right? You definitely changed their
Yes.
mind. So,
Yeah.
so, so here is so of course, because we'll be talking for forever, and then the audience,
Yes.
they have questions, and we gotta get to our questions and to our
Right.
fans, and we thank people for tuning in. So of
Right.
course we do have Beatrice Davis checking in. Hello, Beatrice Davis. John T for free is checking in. We do have Donna Marie Bird that's tuning in. Guess who else is tuning in? Lisa Rodrigo. She's
Ah.
tuning in. Hello, Lisa. And there is a question that we do have that I want to bring up to you. Donna Marie Bird says you work with Susan Lucci, right? Was she
Yes.
helpful to you?
Yes. was extremely kind and gracious and a sweet, wonderful lady. I can really only speak extremely highly of her. She only treated me very nicely. Of course, I was nice to her, and I loved listening to her in the mornings what she had for dinner, which was usually meatballs. Yeah. No, for real, for real. Forget it, meatballs. Oh my goodness, that came out wrong. But no, no, seriously, like I always see this is why the writers start writing these funny things for Jillian. But anyway, no, anyway, no, she really
I
liked
love it.
meatballs. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Forget about it, huh? Forget about it. All right, so meatballs. So that's I think what happens is that when someone inspires you, such as she did, as far as you working with her, that's awesome. Donna Marie Bird, I hope that actually helped you. Um, so another question comes in. How are you? Caroline Lynch comes in and she says, did you have a favorite storyline on All My Children?
I I think every storyline was my favorite storyline at the time. I just loved every storyline they did because it was just really great storylines they wrote for me. Um,
Did you have one that stood out?
it's so hard. It's so
I
hard.
know, I know, I know. That's what I say when I have so many different types of food I want to eat. And everybody asks me,
Yeah.
what is your
Oh my
favorite food?
God.
And I'm like,
Don't ever
everything.
ask me this restaurant. No, because I can't do that. No,
Well, if you
no, I
remember,
can't.
if you
Anything,
remember, if you remember
anything
for
with
Carol.
Cameron was awesome. Anything with Cameron was great. All my
Yeah.
storylines with Cameron was awesome.
I think, I think let me ask you this other question before we take another quick break. When it came down to you actually like acting or as an actress, right? And you're doing either movies or you're doing shows. Presently, are you doing also any TV shows? Meaning that like as a TV show host, kind of like what you did, like not for the kids in Nickelodeon, but kind of in that same realm. Have you done any TV shows lately as a TV show host?
Not lately, but that would be nice, actually. No, but not lately.
Is there a favorite one that you would love to do?
Hmm. I would have to give it a little bit of thought, actually, because there are a few.
I like game shows. I
Do
like
you?
game. Yeah, I like game shows. I couldn't take
Huh.
it away from him because he's just too big time. But Family Feud, I love Family Feud.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Family Feud, and also like Wheel of Fortune. I kind of want to do that. And big shout out to Beverly Pomeranz. She is, if you don't know who she is, today is actually her birthday. And it is she's the queen of casting directing. But I love game shows, so I'm always wanted to do that. Because of my energy, always wanted to do that. But
I was
if you
gonna
were,
say that would be perfect for your energy,
yeah,
because you gotta have the energy. Yes.
Esther, I will be burning so many calories after I finish that show. You know.
That'd be your workout every day.
Exactly. 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 You know what? We're gonna take a quick break. Hey, everybody, we have none other than a beautiful Esta TerBlanche here, the actress and the TV show host here with us on the Rico No Suave show. All right, love. I want you to sit back, relax, because I got something about race cars that I got to tell you about. Everybody, this is NASCAR Moments. All right, everybody, NASCAR Moments. Of course, the Rico No Suave show is always loving about racing cars and we got something different for you today. And this first one is about the Craftsman. There's a division of NASCAR that actually has the truck, which is by Craftsman. And I want to show you this. Check this out. The pickup, man. The pickup, baby. Hey, when there's a pickup truck that's driving super fast, get out the way. That's all I got to say. Get out the way. Did you know that there was a division for the speedways for pickup, Craftsman? Look at that, number 38. We got number 16. We got Goodwrench out there getting crazy, getting crazy. Man, these things go by so fast, everybody, but I do want to give you a little bit of history. I want to give you a little bit of history about this. The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series is a pickup truck racing series owned and operated by NASCAR and is the only series in NASCAR to race production pickup truck based on stock cars. The series is one of three national divisions of NASCAR, ranking as the third tier behind the second tier NASCAR Xfinity Series and top level NASCAR Cup Series. The 2023 season was the first with Stanley Black and Decker holding a series naming rights. Previously, Sears Roebuck and Company held the sponsorship from 1995 through 2008 in a Craftsman brand. Everybody, I have to say, when we talk about the history of it, this has been going on for quite some time, for many years. As you can see, number one, this is actually the NASCAR, the Museum Hall of Fame, and wow, it's just I will have to say the trucks itself, everybody, the trucks itself makes a big difference when it comes to, just your regular cars that you see like Chevrolet, and you see, man, I'm just excited. I'm more excited than I ever been now because I want to actually start seeing the pickup trucks now. So once again, everybody, that is the NASCAR moment. Yeah. All right, let's bring her back because you know what? I know she's super excited. Esther, are you still there with me?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. I'm glad you didn't leave because that was NASCAR. That was NASCAR right there. That was NASCAR, love. So, love, we're down to our last few minutes of fame around here. And let's talk about Entertainment Tonight and Good Morning America. You actually was actually on those shows. Now, I'm assuming that you were being interviewed, correct?
Yes, yes, they were interviewing me and they were shooting some. I was on Entertainment Tonight a few times, and I think Extra too. And they were filming some scenes. Oh yeah, the bathtub scene. That was a
Wow.
nice. That was fun.
Okay. Okay.
They got a real well, not. They got a bathtub on set. They filled it up with water and bubbles and stuff, and so the entertainment shows came to film that, and they interviewed me. And also, I did a billboard for Jockey Bras
Yeah.
with Kelly Ripa, and they came to interview us for that. Um, yes.
Nice. That's awesome. Bubbles. I love it. I love it. And to be able to be on Entertainment Tonight and Good Morning America, that's a beautiful thing because it basically helps you get your name out there even more. People know more about you, right? So when we're talking about how, people that continuously to get to know who you are as an actress and also as a TV show host, we do have people that we work with before, and, sometimes we become really good friends. With All My Children, do you keep in contact with anyone from any other actors from All My Children?
Yes, Cameron.
Yeah.
Yes, Ryan. He's a sweetheart. Um, I was babysitting his dog a while back, and yeah, we've always been really good friends. And then I saw Katie McLean, who played Dixie,
Yeah.
a while back. She's lovely,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, just you know, I got along really great with everyone. So um,
That's cool.
I keep in touch with um, everyone, not seeing them necessarily, but
Sure.
just like, hello, how are you? Yeah.
Yeah. So just keeping that contact just to make sure that they're well, they're safe, they're safe, and they at least continue
Yeah,
to
no,
feel that vibe,
I
of good
saw
friends.
Vincent Arizari the other day at a Emmy event who played David, Dr. David, um, um, which was lovely to see him. So, yeah, it's nice to see the people.
Do you guys ever reminisce on, different do you guys ever reminisce on some of like the storylines or anything that you guys did back in, when you guys worked together?
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's more, um, yes, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It's more like, oh, that was nice seats. More like a joking way.
Nice.
Um, you know.
I look at it as this. When you keep in contact with friends and you keep in contact with friends that becomes family because you work with them before, there are so many great memories that you continue to build as far as with people that you've worked with before as well. And it's such a great thing to be able to have that because you being a great actress and being able to be with some of these top name soap operas, but also some of these TV shows as well too, as a host, or even being able to get interviewed as far as with Entertainment Tonight, Extra, and all that great stuff. It's just got to be super super exciting. Now, you know, I got to ask you this question, and it has to do with red carpets, right? With red carpets.
Okay.
Now, your experience in regards to being on the red carpet, what is that experience like knowing that you got all of these cameras just flashing lights and they're telling you to pose a certain way as well? So, how is the red carpet with Esta? I want to know.
Um, I gotta tell you, the first time in New York at the Emmys, it was wild. Yes, it was kind of surreal. But it was amazing. I was grateful. I was thankful, and yes, I was grateful for having the experience, and I had to pinch myself to think I am really here, and this is really happening to me. So yes, it was great.
Nice. I
Yeah.
you know I like that because you know being on a red carpet, just and it's kind of like, it's always a dream, for us as, people that love to interview great people like yourself. But also to be able to walk on that red carpet and knowing that you have all of these cameras pointing at you and flashing, and then you have your best dress or your best outfit or whatever you like to wear, for people to to recognize you, and in a positive way. When you finish the red carpet, do you also sign autographs as well?
Um, no, usually not at the events where I was, because we're usually like in a hurry. They need to get us in because we have to start immediately before, because it's a live show. So
Sure.
no,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
they don't allow that.
All right. What we do allow here on the show is for you to send me an autograph.
Yeah, the honor.
We do allow that here.
You do
So,
allow that.
yeah, we do allow that here. So, you can get out your best pen, and whatever you
My
want to put on
best
the
friend.
camera,
I have
just
I
like,
have a end of session, I have like 140, I kid you not,
Really?
Sharpies that I ordered. I couldn't just order one. I had to order a bulk pack of 140. No,
Well, you
seriously.
you definitely can get that from Amazon. That's for sure. They'll send a boatload like Costco. Yeah, they would definitely get it to you. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh wow. Well, it's cool, man, because it definitely, like, I'm sure you signed autographs before, and it's such a great deal for when someone say, "Hey, can I get your autograph?" and go from there. And it just feels good to be able to know that you can actually sign autographs and people have memories of you, of
Absolutely.
of great
Every
memories of
time
that.
I every time I do that, I feel flattered, and I think, wow, thank you that you even want that from me, and I kind of bless them. I'm like,
Yeah.
thank you, and love and blessings to you.
Yeah. Well, you're a blessing, Esta. I'm just letting you
Oh,
know you're a blessing. And you know why you're a blessing? Because I'm going to bless you with a gift. I have something for you.
oh,
So, on the Rico No Suave show, we have something what we call the Rico No Suave show shirt, right? And it's a gift that we give to what we
oh,
call the gems of the world. So, you are definitely a gem. Even at the
oh.
very beginning, when you started, when your parents drove you 60 miles just for the TV show, right? And they said, hey, it was a reason why we're here for only 3 minutes. And then you got the position and you got that job. And then you just start taking off from there. And then, of course, we know you because of the beloved All My Children and also from the other TV shows that you were in. And also, the beautiful women of the world. You were top 50, and I
Yes.
have to say, being top 50, I definitely going to give you this shirt because you're going to be beautiful in this. You're going to definitely be beautiful in this
I
because
Yes, I am gonna have to take a picture in that, and have you see it then.
please do. Yes.
Yeah.
But I want to congratulate you. I want to thank you so much for being on the show. And I'll definitely make sure that I'm going to give this to you because you are a gem of the world on the Rico No Suave show, baby.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I am so honored. Thank you. I want that shirt.
Yes, I'm gonna make sure I give that to you too. And don't tell Lisa; she might get just jealous. So don't tell her. Don't tell her. Okay?
I
This
won't.
is for you. This is for you.
Thank you.
All right, love. We're gonna get out of here, but we have to tell everybody how to follow you on your Instagram, right? So everybody, please make sure you please go to her Instagram at Esta TerBlanche on Instagram. Make sure you go ahead and follow her there because that's where you know everything about her. And if you happen to DM her or you send her a message, please say it's from the Rico No Suave show and don't spam her. Please don't spam her. We don't like spammers. Just make sure you go ahead and say, "Hey, Estelle, I really love your interview. I want to know more about how, maybe inspiration. How do you get involved as becoming an actress or a TV show host?" That would be great. But make sure you guys go there and show her some love. Esther, I had a great time with you today.
Thank you so much,
I
and
had
so
a
did I.
blast.
And it was so awesome. It was so lovely to speak to you. I truly thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem. No problem, love. And then, of course, I'll make sure I keep in contact with you to make sure I get this over to you. But continue to do great things. And, one day I'll be on the red carpet interviewing you for sure.
I can't wait for that. That's the date.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go. All right, my love. You take it easy.
You
Much
too.
love to you. And I'll
Thank
see
you.
you soon, okay?
You too.
All right,
Bye.
everybody. We got to get out of here. It's your boy Rico No Suave. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself here on the Rico No Suave show. That was none other than my girl Esta TerBlanche. Ooh wee. Yes, we had such a great time, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Thank you guys so much for the questions. But if you're actually just watching, thank you guys so much for actually watching the show. We got to put up our social media, everybody, because you know why? You got to know where we're at, and we want you to show that love. It's our website, everybody. Make sure you go to www.riconosuaveshow.com. Yes, that's where you find out everything about us. Let's go to that next one. Of course, boom. Yes, we got Rico No Suave Show on Instagram. Yes, make sure you go there and follow us on Instagram, everybody. We're continuously growing. All right, here's the next one. Facebook was, said little things. We got off. Then they asked us to come back. We back. Rico No Suave Show. Make sure you like and love everything we're doing on Facebook, on the group itself. Here is the next one. Let's go with that. It's time to subscribe, everybody. Subscribe to the channel, Rico No Suave Show. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the show as well, too. It's for free because we're growing. Let's go. Last but not least, it is mixcloud.com/Rico No Suave Show. Turns into a podcast, so meaning that you can listen to it audio while you're driving. And then, make sure you just listen to all the great interviews that we actually have. Everybody, we got to get out of here, man. We want to thank you guys so much for being here on the show as far as with us. And once again, stay positive, stay beautiful out there as we end off the show just like this.